So this will be continuous movement. We will be doing some weights, but we'll focus on the feel rather than like how many reps, like an AMRAP, as many reps as possible in a particular amount of time. Instead, it'll be how well can we feel the movement while we do it. And then that way we can focus on all parts of our body. We can do the upper body and the lower body. So I even have a little setup there to do some hip thrusts, but they can also be bridges on the floor. So I'll make this also so that it can be a workout to do with almost no equipment. So I'll cue that too in case Lauren and Jane want to do it on their own. We have about 10 seconds left. There'll be just little beeps. That's what I realized. Those beeps they're my timer that I'd set up. Okay, so we have about 15 seconds to transition to, we'll just get warmed up here on the floor. We'll start with some squats. Want to really focus on total integration. So we want to have the booty go back and stand up. It's almost kind of like what they call a box squat, which means like if you had your chair behind you, it would be, and you can even do that where you rest back towards the coffee table. Don't sit on it, of course. Yeah, exactly. And that will help us stay in the booty and make it a real functional one. So try to stay as upright. So that's why you could even slightly tap down just so that you don't lean too far forward. Okay, let's go ahead now. We have about 30 seconds left. But change the stance to a little bit more narrow. The same thing, kind of sitting back, gently coming up, squeeze at the top. Don't want to overpower with the glutes. I'm sorry, with the quadriceps. So we're taking our time to get that nice squeeze at the top. 10 seconds left. All right, very nice. Okay, let's go ahead now. We're just going to tap behind, release those quadriceps, and engage your hamstrings. About 15 seconds of this. This is the in between. Okay, so now we'll make this more of a skater. Side, side. 1 minute. It's going to warm up. Can add some arm swings. Zone 2, but we're breathing through our nose. So even in our 15-second break, we'll be transitioning. And so that will keep us in our constant movement. The idea here in the first section is kind of our build. So we stay really strong, but we are still warming up. So we haven't started the build just yet. Start to feel how well planted you can get into the ground, but you can use your glute med to step side to side. 15 seconds left. Last 10 seconds. Okay, this next one, we'll take a little break here. A couple of deep breaths in. Exhale out through your nose. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out. This is good for me too right now. Calm the nervous system. And now we'll take it back into a reverse lunge. Make it big. Lean forward like a runner's lunge. Then step forward. And do it again. Come back. Lean forward. Lift the leg. Step up. You can go a little faster with it. Make it all kind of one thing. And you can just kind of stay lean forward. Getting deep into that hip stretch. And also that hip power as you come up. Oops, going to feel you really activate those glutes. So you stretch them and then lean into it. That glute fires up. About 20 seconds left. Maybe the depth goes a bit better for you. Get a little bit lower. Back a little further. We're mirroring the patterns that we're going to do once we start our build and our drive. So our 2 sections where we really get the heat up in our body. One more. Good. Okay, take a little break there. Bounce it out. It's only 15 seconds to stay on the floor. Let it go. Shake it out. Nice. Take it down to the floor. We'll find a nice strong plank here. We'll just do a nice little rolling wave, forward and back. And you can slowly, if you like, start adding in like a little tap. So kind of tap to one side. So I take my right arm, tap over to the left. So one arm overhead press. So just be mindful of your shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out. Nice and smooth. About 15 seconds left. Just staying in constant movement, keeping it about 2, 3 an effort of 5. Good. Finish one more set. And we'll take it back to our standing position. Shake it out again. You can add that little jump, about 5 seconds. Again, our 15 seconds is transition. We're going to cross over, do a little oblique work, upper body. It's kind of like a crisscross in Pilates, but we're doing it standing. So we'll start off first just being kind of loose and free with it. And then you want to try to see if you can get a little stronger. Like squeeze and make a contraction each time that you pull that elbow towards opposite knee. And you'll feel yourself kind of wrap with your obliques. 30 seconds left. Building that intensity with that contraction. Breathing through your nose. Nice. Start to turn on how it pulls up too. That knee goes across, using the lower abdominals to help flex the spine. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, last thing for our booty to warm ourselves up. You just come on down to the floor, hands by your side. Take a deep breath here. Come up, maybe heel slightly in, toe slightly out into your bridge. It's going to lower down and come up. We got a minute here of these. So I'm going for feel, that little lockout. Now we've been doing a lot of these weighted, so it feels quite a bit more intense than what this is right now. So we have to definitely accentuate that peak. Press down through the feet, squeeze up through your hips, right at that smile line. So I'm going to accentuate it too by doing the first movement is to kind of tighten around that smile line. And you're going to feel that in the hamstrings also. Okay, we're halfway there. I'm going to add that double pump now. Go up just a little quarter of the way down, up strong again, then all the way down. Kind of speeds up. We get 2 and 1 here. Again, we're not really looking for fatigue. We're looking for feel. So we want each one to have that nice intensity and then a little bit of release, and then it powers again. One more. Great work. Okay, let's get some heat started in the body. We're done with our warm-up. I'm going to start off with some mountain climbers. So we'll do 25 seconds, break for 5, and then 25 seconds more. All right, here we go. Start to drive it in. Steadiness, strength. Going for feel rather than, just how much quickness we have. Instead, it's like, how hard can I drive that knee in and feel stable and powerful? Great work. 15 seconds left before we take a down dog break for 5 seconds. You can also go to child's pose at that point if you like. Maybe you pick up your pace. 3, 2, 1. Take your 5-second break. So just to breathe through your nose, to kind of reset. 3, 2, 1. Back to it. Let's go. I'm going a little quicker, but I'm still staying very strong. What that means is pushing through the palms, looking slightly forward, keeping a rhythm, but keeping that lower body where it's steady and strong. Tight abs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Oh, great work. Okay, so we could go with a heavy weight, a lightweight, any weight. We're going to start with some sumos where we really focus on the glute. This is going to start building ourselves up. Now, got a minute of these. So You can go as heavy as you want. Might try this one here. I'm just going to take it back and bring it up. It's up to you what weight you use. Nice. To kind of light up a little bit of that breathlessness. Okay, about 25 seconds left. I'm going to switch it to a goblet. Same movement though. Be careful with your low back. Watch. It's going to be weighted in the front. You're going to feel how you have to counterbalance with strong abs to support your spine. Really mindful of that. The weight will go straight down. Your core will compensate if you allow it to be contracted and pulled in. One more. Great work. Okay, we're going to do that reverse knee lunge. It's our 15-second break. And take it back all the way here. I'm going to keep that heavy weight. See how it goes? Lean forward, step up. All right, take it back. We're going to stay on the same leg for 25 seconds. Step up. Now, if you had no weight right now, totally fine. You would just be doing the same movements, but you have a little quicker, more explosive pattern to them. Stay leaning forward. Oh, struggle to get up. So that glute is most valuable. 7 seconds left. So you finish maybe one more. So we're going slow. Pull it up. All right, go ahead. Switch hands. Let's go other side. Ooh. Nice. Nice and low. We have a lot of these to do tomorrow, so we're not going to do a ton of these today. But again, we're going for that feel. Great work. Finish one more. And up. Oh, so nice. Okay, the next one is going to be a lateral lunge. 25 each side. You could grab a lighter weight or do no weight. If you just want to be more cardiovascular, you could double pump it up and reach. Double pump it. Maybe you do an explosiveness. See, I'm not jumping, just driving. Up. Show you from this side. You can kind of see that integration. Here to power, pause. Okay, go ahead, switch your side. So we just activated those glutes, and right now, when you kind of come into that knee drive stand position, you're going to feel that drive. Good job. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, good, and 1. Okay, nice and centered here. 10 seconds. If you've got really light weights, be a great time to use them. Or the ring is another option. Or you could take a band. I suggest the ring because it's 10 pounds. But I'm going to show the band option just in case doing this at home with nothing. You're here. We're in it. So let's go. You could just be pulling down with that band. Nice and strong. Want you to think extra strength here. That's why we've got some sort of resistance here. So it's not just driving up. It's squeezing and squeezing. Keep going. I grab my resistance. The band works great though. 20 seconds left. Pull, squeeze. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we've got this here, RDL. If you have nothing, you're going to do 2 on one side, switch 2 on the other. If you have weight, grab them. 15 pounds, you could grab the bar if you like to. And come on up. So we're getting done this strength part, and then we drive through the cardio. That'll be enhanced by what we've already done to use up any of that morning glucose, get us into our best conditioning for what we're looking for, which is changing body composition, building lean muscle tissue by letting go of any extra fat that we don't need. 25 seconds left. I'm going to go a little deeper. Keep it along the shins. Go into that stretch. At the top, feeling strong. I got to remember that cue to keep your chin in. I'm always looking around at the screen. It's harder to follow. My head's everywhere, but you really need to kind of lock into that chin. You'll feel the back be really strong. Okay, great work. Go ahead and put that down to where you might be able to use it later. It's great. We're coming down here. Nice and easy. Just going to jump forward. Come on up, but add in a push-up. If you can. Now I'd like us to maybe add in 3 push-ups. I'm going to stay on my knees. 1, 2, 3, and then jump up. So keep that activity in the glutes. 1, 2, 3. Jump forward, butts back, flat back. Push the glutes forward, back low again. Nice. 20 seconds left. 1, 2, 3. Thinking strength. 1, 2, 3. Nice. All right, shake it out. Very good. Okay, last build exercise that we have is going to be our curtsy. You can do anything. Weights, no weights, band on your legs. I'm going to hold one heavyish weight. I'm going to hold it here. I'm going to switch hands. Hold it in the leg. 2 pumps here. And switch. 2 pumps. So it's in the same side of the leg that's forward. 2. If you just have the band, that can work too. You're just going to step that back leg back further so the band stays taut. You can even try that with just the weight. Just make sure you're balanced by a strong core. Keep going. I'm really glad we're doing this as a precursor to the week ahead. It's just going to make sure that everything is ready to go. It's like a great all-over mobility strength workout. Last one. Finish on that opposite side. And then take your break. I lied. We had one more. We have the most important of them all. Our hip thrusts, bridges. You can be on the floor. You can also be here on the ground with a bar, a weight, and up against a platform that allows you to just have the shoulder blades. Tuck the chin in and up and down. Get a little squeeze at the top. You got to get that lockout. I was noticing a little bit last week. We got tired. I noticed some release from the lockout quickly. And that's the one thing we don't want to do. Chin is in. It is up here. Hold, squeeze. Rather you do less, hold longer. Come down, power. Make sense? Because that's the feel. Otherwise, we get into that fatigue and we're not getting where the muscle really wants to be. And that's that response at complete power. When the muscle has gone into full contraction at its most extended. Okay, a couple more. We started a little late, so let's just keep going. All right, hold it up there. Hold it up there. Nice and that. Good. Just hold it. Squeeze 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, hands behind the head, chin into the chest. 3, 2, and 1. Ah, great work. Okay, so we just did a taste of everything. Gonna have a lot of that during the week. We just wanted to get a little booty feel. Now it's time. Good, perfect. Got about 30 seconds. Have some water. We're gonna go now into our drive. We're gonna push. We're gonna pull. We're gonna plyo. Let's start with plyo. Let's turn it on. You got trampoline. You're there. Add a knee up. Knee drive. Maybe a couple bounces. It could be 5 bounces. Then one big one. Okay. No trampoline. You're here. Maybe it's a little jump forward. Doesn't have to be a big one. Work. All right. You could plyo even here. Anything. It's getting you to jump. Could be a jump rope. Jump roping in place. We got a little benefit here. We're off on the timer with that break. So we got 50 seconds left. So this is where maybe you feel your heart rate way up. Take it down a little bit. 45 seconds left. Okay, I'm gonna come back here. 38 seconds. I'm gonna go kind of into full plyo mode. Pushing down into that deck, but then immediately exploding back up if you can. Otherwise, take a few breaks. Do it again. Bounce out of it. 15 seconds left. Use the pelvic floor muscles. Try to land. Feel yourself catch, absorb, spring back up. Plyometrics, we're using ground force to rebound back into that jump. Take a break. Come on off. Okay, we're going to pull now. So I'm going to take any weight. It could be the band around your wrist. Pulling it in, then you're going to jump down, do a burpee. All right, so I'm going to be here. And I have you can have the bar too if you really want to go crazy, but it's hard to keep grabbing it. So I'm going to do my 25. 1, 2, 3, down. I've got a hexagonal weight, so I'm going to be here with it. Come back up, grab it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Take your time. Okay, we're kind of driving the intention of power. 1, 2, 3. Or 20 seconds left. So you should be able to do one more at least. 1, 2, 3. Drive back and pull in. Great work. And piggyback that with one arm rows. So it's going to go right to left to keep the heart rate up. So you might want to go to your medium weight. You row twice. Put it down. This used to be one of Abby and I's favorite. Get low twice. Up. Jump. Get low. 1. It kind of burns your quad, so feel free to take a little break out of that. Stand up. Get back down. Work that pull. You can even just stand up, lift your heels, come down. You can also run in place, get low. Drive in place. Okay, we're at that halfway point now. Switch and be strong. Maybe go 3 rows if you really want to incorporate more on that strength. Should have mentioned that you could be here with that band. 1, 2, 3. My fault. Switch it to the other foot or just stay on one side. We'll repeat that exercise. So just in case you didn't get that pull on that, take a break. Take a break. Good job. Okay, so next up is going to be more driving. First, going to go side to side. But once you're here, then one kick back, single leg RDL, leap over, extend, balance. What I'm really working on here, especially for me, is to stick the landing. So I find that it's the most challenging. And that's going to come with glutes working. And you know what? Since we've been doing this for about 4 weeks now, focused glute work, it's creating a lot more stabilizing force in all that activation. Reach out and extend. 3 seconds left. 2, back to plyo. You can come back to trampoline. You could do anything that you want. I'm gonna do lateral plyo. You can bounce it out. So 5 seconds left before you decide what to do on the floor. You might be here. Take a break. I don't want you to overtire. Maybe 2 in a row. All right, 50 seconds left. Land strong. Make sure your feet are right underneath you again before you let those feet land. Out. So ideally, you don't have to jump out too far, right? Just enough that you can get that landing back where it needs to be. 24. 20 seconds left. Just notice if you start breathing through your mouth, see if you can close it, breathe through your nose. It helps with night nose breathing too, because you're learning, training that you can take deep breaths and you're just fine. Okay, we're going back to the one that I mentioned before. We would repeat. You can do 25 seconds here, solid rows with the band if you don't have any other weights. All right, let's go. Otherwise, you're here. 3 rows. You one lift, squeeze at the top, grab it. And the idea here is that you find control. Up, land, switch, pull. We're finding focus. Find the pieces, make them good and lined up as we're doing it. Down, find it, leap it, back down to it. Straighten it out, lean forward, align the wrist with the shoulder. All right. Good work. Hopefully you're using band. You switched it halfway. Didn't coach out well enough for you to be able to switch on your own, but I know you did it because you probably figured out when you got tired at 25. Great work. Okay, now low skaters. You should need a rest here. Okay, good job. Now these are low skaters with the curtsy. I want you to stay in the glute though. It's going to go a little to quad, but tap out in front of you, but cross back, find balance. Double pump it now if it's not enough for you. 20 seconds left. I'm going to go singles, but faster, deeper, stronger, reaching further, leaping, getting lower. Remember, that's where the challenge is. It's getting down, coming up from it. Range of motion challenges your muscles to work and be strong in all the contraction, not just that short little chain. Okay, back to trampoline or health bounce. 5 seconds left. Gonna keep that heart rate elevated. When you're ready, come on back down. Pure power here. Now I'm going to change it for me. I'm going to make it into lizard leaps. A little bit more intense than a mountain climber. 42 seconds left. Kick that leg forward. Stretching that glute. Kick the leg back. So I'm always thinking when I switch the foot, that you're pulling that front leg back. The other leg just kind of comes forward. Focus on that. Pull that front leg back. 20 seconds left. Ooh. 12. Okay, we've got pulses in bridge coming up. This is constant lockout. You might feel a little fatigued with this. I want you to stay in the feel and know what that means, the difference. I'm going to take the most difficult that I have, which is this bar. Bring it across. Instead of just pumping repeatedly, I'm just going to squeeze and then try to release. So squeeze out. This time for sure, heels in, slightly turned out toes. Make sure your heels are away from you so you got that 90 degrees. Down, up, squeeze, pause, hold. Down a quarter, up, squeeze, pause, hold. So the only way these work is if you've got that pause at the top. Got my hands behind the head, chin tucked in. This allows you to stay in the glutes and not move it to the lower back. And if you think that you're dropping it too soon, you probably are. Up, squeeze, hold, lock, 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 lock. Down, up, power, lock, lock, lock. Good. So 10 more seconds, finish 4 more. 4, lock it out. Take it down. 3, lock it out, hold, hold, hold. Keep that lockout. Hold it there. Keep it there. Lift a little higher. Squeeze. Chin to chest. I want you to look down at your hip bones. 5, 4, 3. You should be feeling this every time you do those lockouts. That sensation of strength. Great work. Okay, bounce it out onto your trampoline if you like. I'm going to show you what's up next. We're going to finish off with nice little back and forth here. And you have your options to do these rocks. You have an option for the rock to have a push-up, to come on back, and to stay off the knees. You have an option to switch it, different legs. All right, now, still a break time for you. I was going to have you come up. I like that you're trying it, though, finding your one. So shake it out, jump it out. This one's strong. 15 more seconds. So I want our nervous system, especially after the hip thrust, to completely rebalance. None of that works for you. Holding that bear and then pushing back a little bit and then coming forward back to bear. That's good too. Okay, so let's find our bear. Here we go. You're gonna kind of come forward into it. Maybe kick a leg up. Do a push up. Kick it back. If you find that's weird on your shoulders, put the knee down. Push up, kick it back. I'm doing 2 on one leg to make it a little bit more. I'm gonna keep that knee down occasionally. Ideally, you're going at a good pace, staying in control and keeping that pace the whole time. You're driving yourself into the strength move. Allows your heart rate to come up, little cardio effect, constant movement. 10 more seconds. Stay here. Kick it back. Taking the push-up out. Kick it back. Okay, take a break. Last thing we're going to do, drive right, left leg, drive left leg. And this is good with the band or the baller ring. Here we go. Come on up. We're going to do this a minute on each side. So this is that feel that you want. Your weight is perfect. Yes. Even the band, this band, you pull the band. So pulling, stretching it. 30 seconds left. Drive. Chest up, strong shoulders, breathing through the nose. Challenge your cardiorespiratory system. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, relax because that was a lot. We have to do the other side. All right, here we go. 3, 2, start off with strength and pull. A lot of dysfunctional abdominal work. You're integrating upper body with lower body. That's how the core really gets strong. It starts to identify with these huge, either front chain or back chain movement patterns. You're pulling across, pull, reach up, squeeze. So you get stretch, contract. 27 seconds left. Use that arm you're driving towards the hip, that closer arm. Use that to lead the movement. Just like the other side. We'll slow down the last 5. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it. That's the core work because we can do this all day, right? It's that squeeze it, release it. Squeeze it, release it. That's what's going to change all the shape. A lot of my abdominal strength comes from isometrics. Holding in. And I realized as your body is moving, your limbs, if your core has to be strong, it'll figure it out. And so like that, legs and arms moving, core's having to do the rotation. So we'll come right down to the floor and start our flow in about 35 seconds. I'm going to do all of this with the ring, but you can just do it like yoga flow, yoga sculpt. Actually, you know what? Abby, let's grab our 8-pound weights because I think those are going to work better. The ring works kind of good, but it's not as heavy as my 12s. Okay, this is continuous flow with breath. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, flow all the way through, tricep press. Bring it on up, inhale. Exhale. Through the nose, breathe in. Out through the nose, breathe out. Inhale. And exhale, hold it here. Small little presses in and out. 30 seconds through the nose. Let's go. 10 seconds done. Core nice and tight. Start to feel a little bit of maybe, that balance challenge because you're leaning out in front of you. 10 more seconds. Weights will come down and be right in front of you on their ends, or your fingertips will be there. Or you can use your fingertips on a bench if you like. All right, take it on down. Nice and easy here. Deep breath in, single leg kick back, alternate. You're going to add a little pep to it. Keeping your back straight. Kicking through, slight bend in the knee will help you keep that back straight. Imagine you have a band on. I want you to create your own contractions here. Last one. If you can balance here or if you don't feel comfortable, just go into a regular plank. Hold for 15 seconds. Breathe in, breathe out. So shoulder stabilization. Little nervous system reaction that you calm yourself because you're fine. 3, 2, and 1. Right foot steps forward. Grab your weights or your band, put it around your forearms. Bicep curl, lean forward. In through the nose and out. 10 of them. 3 more. Weights to the floor completely. Come to a runner's lunge. Step it back. All right, let's do single leg kick throughs. Right leg up, step it through. 1 row here. Take it back. If you have the band, bands around the wrist, hands to the floor, pull it up, bring it back. At 15 more seconds. Lift up, squeeze, nice and strong. Almost there. 1 more. Nice. Great job. All right. Bring it on up. Bend your knees, look forward. Grab your weights or just take the band with you. Back to the top. Inhale. Exhale. Tricep press. Again, second round. We'll lead the other side. Inhale up. Exhale back. Start to bring the breath back to normal. You need oxygen, so you're really going to be a deep breathing through the nose. 1 more. Great job. Take it all the way down. Put the weights on the floor. We're not going to do the assisted tricep presses. We'll finish with some biceps and triceps. All right, single leg kickbacks. Stand through this time. You get 2 each leg. Hop to switch. Good. Now I'm going to go a little bit deeper. Bend into it. Kick out. Straight leg. Bend. Straight. Bend. Straight. Jump. Going all the way into that stretch. Now pick a leg, any leg, just stay there. Quickly, in and out, but with a pause at that back. Do about 8 to 10. So we have about 35 seconds left to do it. So you have lots of time. And then we'll switch. Just kind of going for the feel that's good for you. It's giving you lots of options. These are all the same moves, just different tempos, different amounts of flexibility. Good job. 8 to 10 on this side. Go back to your singles if you finished. Singles. Keep the gaze slightly forward. Tuck the tummy in. Feeling anything in the low back? Pull the belly button in more. Bend a bit deeper. Extend through. All right, great work. Okay, hold that plank. Now, if it bothers you again, put your hands on the floor. 15 seconds. Nice, good, strong. I'll tell you, it keeps everything super tight. You know, any little bobble, take you off the top. So you keep strong. Great work. Okay, let's take the left foot forward. Here we go. 1 row. Good job. Take it on back. Or 2 rows, sorry. Kick. I think we did 2 rows, right? We do 2 or we do 1? Sorry, my fault. That's fine. I'll do 2 on this round. Thought that's what creatine was supposed to be for. Keep that brain moving. I only took 2 milligrams this morning, so. 2, squeeze. Kick it back. All right, last ones. Just 1 more. 1 and 2. Great job. Kick it back. Step it forward. Nice and low. Here you are. Stand on up. Okay, so we're going to do it again. Up. tricep. This time I want to try to rock it a little bit more. 1 minute of a strong finisher. Good work. Squeeze the glutes. Press. I'm going to do this since these are light. I'm going to press overhead to here. No weight, that's fine. You're working tension. Up and squeeze. 25 more seconds. Just stay relevant with the movement and how it works for you in your own form and function to keep each one consistent. 10 seconds. Swing it. Tight glutes. Use that strength you've built to keep you balanced. Last one. So nice. Okay. Good work. Come on down. Let's finish up with some wonderful core work here. I want to think about that integration again of the upper body and the lower body. So we're kind of, imagine you were like, pulling yourself up and then coming back down. Relax it and then squeeze back up. If these bother you, a regular double crunch is just fine, but we're taking a break in between. You're not just going back and forth. You're squeezing, find it, and then let it go. Let it go. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the nose. These ones, it really does help to exhale as you curl, compress. Inhale as you expand. And when you're ready, when that inhale is complete, I still have the inhale in here, and then lower out. All right, okay, one more. We'll be out our minute. Okay, take a break. Eventually, we're going to hold it here. So just take your break for now. Nervous system recalibrating is part of the exercise. 3, 2, and 1. Come on up and just hold. We're going to see how long we can hold it. Oh, my Lord. Move an arm back. Oh, distract yourself. Now, this is all about here. Keep tightening here. If you need to come back a little bit, you do. If you need to bend your legs in a little bit, you do. But all of a sudden, hey, guess what? It's so much easier. 35 seconds left. Maybe the hands come behind. Curl yourself up. Now, I want you to stay tight here. Lift one arm and then the other. Just hold it. Good. Now, if you're up here, great. Tighten here. Lift. Yes, perfect. Yeah, that's better than everything super tight. Right to shoulders left, back. It's like you're trying to do pull up into that bar. Chest has to be lifted. Keep that core tight and let the back drop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Okay, window wiper the legs. Super important. We want to reset the spine. Again, practicing. I'm going to do my Bikram after this. And, the practice has its thing where it's like you take a break in between each one. And that exercise, and that's an exercise in itself. Because it's about letting blood flow return to all parts of the body. Okay, now we're going to go side, side. I always think about like how hard it was when I first started. I'm like, why don't we just do the next movie? Like why don't we go from one to the next, one to the next? Nope. And you start to realize, oh, okay. This is a reset. It's like in life, we've got certain things that spike us, like earlier today. Couldn't get my microphone on right, so it was like spiked intensity, and now everything's okay. Let your nervous system relax. Last 10 seconds, I'm just rocking it side to side, working the obliques. Hands go behind your head. Take a break. Take your legs out nice and long. 15 seconds. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. We'll do some crisscross now. You have the option to go long leg. That's if you can squeeze your glutes right now and feel your glutes. And if you can almost feel like you're resting on them, then you could stay in that position and alternate, because then I'll know that you're
Okay,
not
one more.
rounding
We've
too
got
much
our
into
minute.
the low back. But if you can't quite keep the glutes contracted, stay here just so your low back's safe. Super tight, and flex feet helps with that. It's like you're standing on your legs. 45 seconds left. Slow back to center. Squeeze. Slow it down even more. Use gravity. Resist. Resist on the way down. 15 seconds left. Nice. Good pace change. That'd be perfect. 7 seconds left. Enjoy these last few for the reward that you know will come. Last set. Great job. Relax. Okay, let's do a couple of side planks without too much stress on your shoulder. So we'll come up and hold 10 seconds, take a break. That's it. We're going to do a lot of these this week. So I just want you to get a feel for great positioning. Maybe you could do a little like lift of that lower hip. And I'll show you here. We're going to fire log it. Okay, so yeah, see how it kind of rolls in? You get this upper back. Then you come up to here. Then you drop the other knee. And you're here in this position, right? Lift it up. You can be in the knee plank version too. All right, we'll do it again. I'm going to come off the knees entirely. Come to that fire log, up switch, hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fire log. Then you rotate. Then you drop. And then you lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. All right, child's pose. Oh, we did it. Relax your low back and just stretch.